Welcome to the JJ's Declutter podcast, where we tackle the mess and stress to make space for what truly matters. I'm Janis, here with Julie, and together we're sharing our best tips, tricks, and a little humor to help you declutter your home, mind, and life. Whether it's procrastination or piles of stuff, we're here to help you make real progress. Let's dive in.
Friends, welcome back to the JJ's Declutter podcast. I'm Julie.
And I'm Janis. And if you're joining us mid-series, welcome. But we do recommend going back and listening to episodes 12 and 13 first, because today we're building on the work you've already done.
That's right. If you did your closet purge last episode, first of all, seriously, that is not easy work, and you did it anyway. So now we get to do the part. Today we're talking about building a closet you love. Not one of those perfect Pinterest closets, nor a closet that requires a label maker, a color wheel, and $300 worth of matching hangers.
A closet that actually works for you for your real life. One that makes getting dressed easier every single morning instead of harder. One that reflects who you are right now, not who you used to be, not who fantasy you aspires to be, but actual you, living in your actual life, needing actual clothes to wear in it.
Because, okay, here's something we hear from declutterers all the time after a good closet purge. They stand there looking at what's left and they think, okay, now what? Got rid of the stuff I didn't need, but I'm not sure what to do with what I keep. And that's exactly what today is about. So let's get into it.
Before we talk about building something better, let's talk about why most closets don't work in the first place. And surprisingly, it's not actually or usually about the size of the closet. We've seen tiny closets that function beautifully and walk-in closets that are absolute chaos. Size is rarely the real issue.
Most closet problems come down to one of three things. The closet's too full, and we covered that last episode. The clothes don't really fit the life that you're living today. Or this one catches a lot of people by surprise, but the closet just isn't set up the way you get dressed in the morning.
Exactly. You can own the perfect amount of clothes and still stand there every morning thinking, why is this so hard? It isn't because you need another storage gadget. It's because your closet is working against you instead of working with you. Once you organize it around your habits instead of somebody else's Pinterest picture, getting dressed is a whole lot easier.
So that is the lens that we're bringing you today. Not what does a beautiful closet look like, but what does a functional closet look like for you? Functional closet for you specifically. And those two things are sometimes the same, but not always. Function first, always function first.
Okay, we want to start with a question that almost everyone has asked themselves at some point while standing in front of a full closet with nothing to wear. Why do I only wear the same 10 outfits?
And the answer is actually really simple. Even though it doesn't feel simple when you're standing there frustrated, you wear the same things over and over because those are the things that work. They fit well, they're comfortable, they're appropriate for your actual life, and you feel good in them. Your brain and your body have already done the work of figuring out what functions for you. You just haven't listened to that information yet when it comes to what is actually in your closet.
Think about it this way. If you have 60 items in your closet and you regularly wear 10 of them, that means 50 items are taking up space, creating visual noise, and making it harder to find and access the 10 things you actually love. Your closet is working against you, not for you.
The goal of today isn't to get you down to 10 items if that's not who you are. The goal is to make sure that everything in your closet is working as hard as those 10 favorites, that every item earns its space, that your closet is full of clothes that feel like your 10 favorites, not full of clothes that make your 10 favorites harder to find.
Here's an exercise we love, and it's a simple one to help understand your lifestyle. Think about your last 2 weeks, not your ideal 2 weeks, your actual 2 weeks. Where did you go? What did you do? What did you actually need to wear?
For most of us, the honest answer involves a lot of casual everyday life, running errands, working from home, or at a regular job, spending time with family, maybe a dinner out here and there. Very few of us have lifestyles that require a large formal wardrobe, an extensive collection of business attire, or an entire section of special occasion pieces that we wear once a year.
But a lot of our closets look like we do. We have the casual everyday section, the work section, the fancy section, the workout section, the vacation section, and then a whole additional miscellaneous section that defies categorization. And most of the space is taken up by categories we rarely actually need.
So here's the reframe. We're going to reframe. Your closet should roughly mirror your actual life. If you work from home 5 days a week, your closet should be mostly comfortable, functional, everyday pieces. If you go to an office 3 days a week and are casual the other 4, your closet should reflect that ratio. If you go to one formal event a year, you need maybe 2 or 3 formal pieces, not a whole section.
This isn't about limiting yourself, it's about being honest with yourself. And when your closet starts to reflect your real life, getting dressed in the morning stops being a decision making marathon and becomes genuinely easy.
All right, let's talk about what belongs in a closet that truly works for you. And we're going to cover this in terms of principles rather than specific numbers, because everyone's life is different and there is no magic number of shirts that work for every human being on earth.
Principle number one, everything fits. And we mean fits well, fits today, fits your body as it is right now, not fits if you stand a certain way or convince yourself it's supposed to be that tight. Fits comfortably today.
Principle number 2, everything is wearable for your actual life, not your fantasy life, not a past chapter of your life, the life you are actually living right now, this week. If you can't picture a specific occasion in your near future where you would actually wear something, that's important information for you to know.
Principle number three, you feel good in it. This sounds simple, but it's actually profound. Clothing that makes you feel bad about yourself, uncomfortable, self conscious, or just blah has no business taking up prime closet real estate. Life is too short to wear clothes that make you feel less than wonderful.
That's so true. Principle number 4, it's in good condition, not perfect. We're not talking about not never wearing anything twice, but actively worn out, pilling, faded beyond your comfort level, or in need of repairs that you know you are never going to make them. That's a sign. Worn out clothes that you keep out of obligation aren't serving you. They're just taking up space and making you feel a little tired every time you look at them.
And principle number five, it works with other things you own. This is the one that transform a collection of individual pieces into an actual wardrobe. When most of your items can be mixed and matched with most of your other items, you suddenly have far more outfit options with far fewer pieces. And getting dressed becomes creative and fun instead of stressful and repetitive.
Now we want to address something because it's going to come up if we're talking about building a wardrobe that works. The capsule wardrobe concept. You've probably heard of it, the idea of having a small, curated collection of versatile pieces that all work together.
And we think the principles behind it are genuinely good. Quality over quantity, intentionality, things that mix and match well. All solid ideas. But we're not here to tell you that you need to own 37 items and live in neutral colors and fold everything up into little rectangles that stand up in your drawer.
Like color. Some of us have hobbies that require specific clothing. Some of us have jobs with dress codes. Some of us just genuinely love clothes and find real joy in having options. And all of that is completely fine.
The capsule wardrobe philosophy is a tool, not a rule. Take what works for you, the intentionality, the quality focus, the mix and match principle, and leave the parts that don't fit your actual life. The goal is a wardrobe that works for you, not a wardrobe that impresses a stranger on the internet.
So let me share a little something about me. I used to manage a clothing store, and I used to have more clothes than should be allowed by law. So when I left that profession, I, I had so many capsules in my closet that it looked like a pharmacy. I swear. It was just ridiculous how many clothes I had. So I went back to cutting things down and just using a few basic colors and growing from that. I love having stuff that mixes and matches, and you can accessorize things very easily with a scarf or some jewelry to give it a little switch up. So even if you've got the same dress you're wearing every day, you can put a different scarf, a different necklace, different earrings, different hairdo, all that kind of stuff to still wear that same dress, but it looks different every time. So that's me.
So, the way I organize my closet, for whatever reason, my pajamas and my sleep shirts are the very first thing in my closet. And then next to that are my scrubs. Now, I only used to have like two pairs of scrubs that were really old because I would wear them when I was going to clean my house. It set my intention for the day when it's like, oh, I'm going to clean the house really good today. But when we came back from the pandemic, we decided that in our office we were all going to wear scrubs. So now I have scrubs that I wear to the office, and then I still have my two pairs that I clean in. And I got rid of my business casual clothes because we stopped needing to wear them. And so I think I only kept about two of my fancy work blouses. I got rid of a lot of my slacks too, or my pants, dress pants, because I don't need them anymore. And I did get rid of dress shoes, like pumps and things like that, because I wear sneakers now. So, and my closet reflects that.
So you heard it here first, folks. Janis doesn't wear pants. Sorry. Oh my
Well,
God,
now
she's gonna
I
slap
mainly
me.
wear I wear yoga pants. I wear other, I don't know, leggings.
Right, right,
I got rid of those, the zip up and the tight waist, and I got rid of those.
right.
They just
Yeah,
aren't comfortable for me to wear anymore.
right,
I'm
right.
wearing jeans today, but I don't even wear jeans that often anymore either. I probably should
Okay,
get rid of some of them because I don't wear them.
there you go. So, all right, let's get into some practical setup tips because a great wardrobe still needs a functional home. And there are a few simple that make a really dramatic difference in how a closet actually works day to day.
First, organize by how you actually think about getting dressed. Most people think in terms of tops or bottoms, or by occasion, or by color. Figure out which of these categories makes most sense to your brain and organize accordingly. There's no universally correct system. The correct system is the one that makes it easy for you to find what you need.
Second, keep your most worn items at eye level and within easy reach. Now, this was odd to me, thinking of my own closets in my own home, being at eye level. And then because our house is small and it's got pitched roof and stuff. So I don't have shelves above the rod in our closet. So all our closets are at eye level. And it does help. It really does help having them right there. It sounds obvious to keep them at high level, but most people's closets have their favorites buried somewhere in the middle. Your go-to pieces should be the easiest to access, front and center, eye level every time.
Third, everything the same direction, meaning the openings or the if you wear pants, you want to have the waistband facing the same way. This is one of those tiny things that has an outsized impact on how calm and organized a closet feels. It takes 30 extra seconds and the visual payoff is real.
So fourth, you want to leave some breathing room. And this is the thing people forget after a purge. They put everything back in exactly as densely packed as before, just with fewer items. They leave space. If you leave space between items on the rod and leave space on the shelves, then the closet that has breathing room actually feels different to open every morning. It feels calm. It feels like a place where you can just find the things you need and make good choices.
Fifth, lighting matters. If you can barely see what's in your closet, you're always going to default to the same few things because those are the ones you can actually find. A simple battery-powered LED light inside a dark closet can genuinely change how functional the whole space feels.
It's true, and that's what we have in our closets is the motion lights, and they're like rechargeable, USB rechargeable, and oh, they're awesome. You open the closet, the light comes on. It's like, oh, no more of this. I can't find it because it's dark in here. So I highly suggest those two. But let's see, number 6, a quick word on hangers. Matching hangers do make a closet look and feel more organized, and slim velvet hangers in particular are genuinely useful because they take up less space and clothes don't slip off of them. But this is absolutely not a requirement. Functional mismatched hangers are going to beat a matching hanger set you're still waiting to buy while your closet stays disorganized. Done is better than perfect.
And here's a little tip about hangers. When you take a piece of clothing out and put it on, I, for whatever reason, will take that empty hanger and put it to the very front of my rod because I like to have them all in one place. So when after I'm doing laundry, they're all in one place. I don't have to go through and find the empty ones. And it makes your closet look neater also.
Right.
So we want to leave you with one question that we think is worth asking yourself every now and then as you maintain your closet going forward. And it's this: does my closet make getting dressed easier or harder?
That's it. That's the whole test. Not is it beautiful? Not would it look good on Instagram? Not does it meet some external standard of organization? Does it make getting dressed easier or harder? If it's easier, you're doing it right. If it's harder, something needs to shift.
And the shift doesn't have to be big. Sometimes it's just moving your most worn items to a more accessible spot. Sometimes it's finally donating that maybe bag that's been sitting in the corner since last episode. Sometimes it's giving yourself permission to own fewer things so you can actually see and enjoy what you have.
Closet you love isn't a destination you arrive at once and never have to think about again. It's something you tend to gently over time. Episode 16 is going to talk about exactly that, the systems and habits that keep your closet working without requiring a full purge every 6 months.
Your challenge this week is one of our favorites from this whole series. Set a 12-minute timer, hashtag decluttering dozen, and create 3 go-to outfits using only what you already own. Not what you wish you owned, not what's in your maybe bag, not what you're saving for someday. What's actually in your closet right now.
And lay them out. Hang them together. Take a photo of each one. This does two things. First, it's going to show you what you actually have that works. And second, it often reveals the gaps. The piece that would make 4 other pieces suddenly wearable, or the one category where you actually do need something new.
And if you find yourself struggling to put together 3 outfits from what you have, that's really valuable information. Not a reason to feel bad, just data. Data that helps you make better decisions going forward, both about what stays in your closet and what you need to bring in.
All right, so today we have talked about why most closets don't work, why we wear the same 10 things over and over, and what that's actually telling us, how to align your wardrobe with your real lifestyle, and the 5 principles of a closet you love. A gentle reality check on capsule wardrobes, practical setup tips that make a real difference, and your 3 outfit challenge.
And next episode, episode 16, we're talking about laundry, the clothes chair of doom, the overflow dresser, and all the systems and habits that keep clothing clutter from sneaking back in after all the hard work you've done. Because a beautifully organized closet is wonderful, but a system that keeps it that way is even better. We'll see you there.
You bet. So until then, keep it simple.
Keep it intentional. And
as always, keep decluttering.
Decluttering. That was like slow motion.
I know.
Thanks for joining us on the JJ's Declutter podcast. If you're ready to keep simplifying, follow us for more tips and join our Facebook community to share your wins and challenges. Subscribe here because it's always more fun to declutter with friends. And thanks in advance for leaving us a review.